Hey guys, this is ArsenalGiantsPs3 and this is a new kind of video we're going to be doing. Basically, we're going to be talking about our history on YouTube. We're going to be talking about our struggles and how we've earned our subscribers, our intentions on YouTube, and just things like that really. And in the background of this video is going to be it's sort of a live commentary. I'm going to be playing this match at the same time, so if I stop talking, then that's probably why, because I'm struggling. And I am playing against Maxit, and we are also joined by Max, who is going to be talking about our YouTube history. So Max, why don't you start us off then?
Well, basically, when we decided to do YouTube, it wasn't really one of those things where we kind of thought, right, let's make money, let's get views. It was just purely for fun, and I know that's a complete and utter cliche, but when we decided to make a YouTube channel, it was because we brought in an easy cap for 10 quid or something, or whatever the hell it was, and we decided it would be a laugh to record FIFA or Call of Duty or whatever the hell we were playing back then, and post it on the internet for lols. And that's basically how it started up. It wasn't exactly I think a lot of people do it kind of for the wrong reasons nowadays. I think a lot of people do make YouTube channels to get big. I had no idea a FIFA community even existed, and neither did Tyler when we started YouTube way back in July 2010, so our intentions were weird. They weren't, I don't think they were like a lot of people nowadays. It was just bizarre.
I would say that definitely our intentions, it was just basically a hobby. There wasn't any intention about earning subscribers, earning cash or anything like that. It was literally just a hobby that sometimes I was the only one who had the easy cap, and then later on had the HD VPR, although we will talk about that later on. I was the only one who had an easy cap, so basically Max would just come around my house and we'd just start recording whatever really, and that's what sort of started us off. Was we sort of started recording lots of things really. We started recording some Call of Duty, we then started recording other stuff really. Max, what kind of other things did we really start recording?
Yeah, it was at the start we uploaded a lot of shit. Now nowadays, I think if you started up a channel and just uploaded Call of Duty without commentary, you'd be absolutely taking the piss out of. That's how we started though. Our first video was a 10-minute long Call of Duty compilation with a load of shit in it. What was it, like Call of Duty 4, 5 and 6 with pretty shit. They were just normal hard scopes or whatever the hell the Call of Duty
it was pretty much just a sniper montage from every Call of Duty that was out at the time, and we must have spent ages editing it, getting all the clips of that video. It was just crazy. And in the end, it got like 100 views in the end, which was
most of which were from us, and it took about 3 days to edit and record. It was crazy, but there's nothing like starting up YouTube and seeing your own clips. I know Tyler used to watch a lot of Halo and shit back in the day, and I watched a lot of Call of Duty when I was like year 10 or whatever. But it was kind of like it was kind of a lot about just uploading stuff for fun. We just pumped out shit. I mean, we were doing reviews of games that had been out for like 5 years, like Call of Duty 4 and stuff. But we really did kind of realise that commentary was the way forward. Now, our first attempt at a manager mode was about FIFA 11 time, I do believe. It was Bolton, and it kind of bombed, but it also was kind of a success. Got something like 10k views, which was crazy for us back then.
It was quite surprising, really. I mean, although it got a huge amount of views and it got a reasonably positive feedback back then, because we had only just started off commentary, we had no idea what sort of commentary style I was going to do, because I was the one to start off doing commentary, and I'll have to be honest, it sounded absolutely terrible, and I got a lot of negativity. I got slated for it basically because the commentary was just absolutely terrible. I like to think that over time the commentary has improved drastically, I would hope anyway. But yeah, that was what we started off. We started to think really that if you have a video without commentary over it, people aren't going to be as interested, but you can't have a video with awful commentary or else also people aren't going to be that interested either. So as through time we sort of realised the importance, oh, that's quite a nice goal there by Neymar, you kind of realised the importance of commentary and how that can be incorporated into a video. And we started doing like lots of tutorials and like FIFA 11 manager mode commentaries and stuff, and it kind of grew from there slightly.
It really did. I mean, we did have a couple of like one-hit wonder videos, a couple of like compilations, all pretty shit. An F1 compilation where we just drove into stuff, and a very boring FIFA compilation. But it was all about kind of just recording stuff and putting music to it, but we did realise commentary was good. But then our channel kind of got shit after that initial, just absolute whoring of all the games that had just come out. We did Dead Rising 2 and all that kind of stuff. We literally pumped everything out. After that kind of died down and people are less interested in just seeing footage and more interested in commentary, that's when we started to struggle. Our commentary wasn't exactly great by any stretch of the imagination. It was pretty fucking shocking.
Yeah.
From both of us. Well, I think, to be fair, Tyler did carry the commentary side for a while. A couple of Call of Duty 4 commentaries or whatever. But we really were struggling, and it was that period from about that was the October before our first summer making videos. No, after our first summer making videos. They need to make more sense. That it was around then that we just kind of, we realised that YouTube really wasn't make a couple of decent videos with music on and get big. That really, and this was old YouTube. I mean, God knows what you'd do now if you'd probably get banned for like music or whatever.
Copyright laws, yeah, that's probably what you'd get banned for.
But that's how we started off, and then we were just basically struggling, and then we made an audacious move, wasn't it, Tyler?
It was a very audacious move. In about, what was it, end of November, start of December, around sort of Christmas time, really, we decided to go all out and trade in our EasyCap 2.0 and purchase a HD PVR. And now, usually, what people have is they have, like, a couple of, loads of subscribers, really. You have to have a lot of subscribers to even think about purchasing a HD PVR. But at this point in time, we must have had about 120 subscribers, if that. And we thought, the only way to earn subscribers is to have HD quality. And so we literally went all out and purchased a HD PVR, something like 120 quid at the point in time. And looking in hindsight back at that point, what were we thinking? That was just a ridiculous purchase. And after that, it did slightly pick up in terms of views, in terms of commentary. It did slightly improve, but again, we were kind of struggling at that point,
It was, I mean, nowadays, unfortunately, YouTube's at a point where you have to have an HD PVR to get anywhere on YouTube, and I think that's quite sad. We started off on the EasyCap. That's how we realised that we liked YouTube, that YouTube was fun and a really decent hobby. But the HD PVR, that's a lot of money. That's an investment nowadays for a lot of people. They think, if I get one of those, I'll be big in 2 months. And that was a little bit like it was. You will get more subs back in the day, but nowadays everyone expects a HD PVR, so it doesn't. You're not set out apart from a crowd, if you understand what I mean. It was horrible. I mean, 120 quid, and we were just failing. We did have a couple of highlights, and one of them was the devil game PES. We had a PES 2011 Become a Legend mode, which got crazy views actually for us back then. 2,000 views. We released it like every 2 months or something, but it got 2,000 views every time, and it was there were a couple of good points, but it really wasn't a channel. I mean, we just struggled for subs, and even if we did have subs, I think we had a sub count of like 200 or something. Each video would be 5 thumbs up and 200 views maybe. It was not a good start point, and we jumped into the HD PVR, and at first it really did not pay off.
No, yeah, I do have to agree with you that at the start of actually purchasing the HD PVR, it didn't pay off whatsoever. And although what you said earlier on PES, we did get quite a few views and quite a few subscribers off that, for some reason we just sort of thought, well, it's only PES really, and we can't really be bothered to be uploading PES. That's not the sort of channel that we want to become, because it didn't have any like commentary over it. It just had kind of like subtitles and stuff like that, really. It didn't have any commentary, and we were sort of struggling because that's not what we wanted to be making videos about. And after a short amount of time, we started to think, well, maybe YouTube isn't for us. This was coming about, June sort of time-ish, perhaps?
Yeah, July.
Around this sort of time, we're starting to think, well, maybe YouTube isn't for us. We have gone all out, we have tried the HD PVR, we've now got great HD content, well, not even content really, we do have great HD quality, but people aren't still subscribing. We're still getting pretty terrible views, and I tried doing lots of other videos, lots of different types of videos, like doing a From Dust Let's Play, stuff like that really, and even though we tried these Let's Plays, they didn't really come off at all, and they got like 100 views, if that. And it was at that point during August time that we just thought, Well, that's it then. I mean, how would you describe it, Max? That sort of
It was
period of time.
it was the summer last year. Me and Tyler both did our GCSEs, which is like what would you? I don't know what the equivalent is in America, but it's basically what you do when you're around 16 and you finish school like a month earlier than you normally would. And we thought, we can save the YouTube channel. We've got loads of free time now. We can become big on YouTube or whatever the hell the YouTube dream is, or whatever the hell it is. That sounds really crass, but yeah, we kind of thought we could make it big. And the thing with YouTube, it all depends on the community, and we were pumping out a load of crap. Really, we were making all the wrong moves, yeah, I mean, that's what kind of frustrates me about the YouTube community now. You have to make the massive investment, and there's no guarantee back, and that's what we were feeling this time last year. We'd bought a 120 quid piece of equipment, which is crazy for two 16-year-olds, and our channel was still shit. I didn't know anything about views back there, money involved in YouTube back then, and neither did Tyler. It was merely to get views, and I thought that would be cool, and oh, look how many views we've got, or whatever. And we just weren't getting them, and we were so close to kind of giving up. So it came towards the end of the summer, and last year there were again some crazy big releases, and that is the best time to get subscribers. Anyone will tell you, MGH, Jack54HD, all of them, you'll see a massive spurt in their sub rating, and hopefully us in around the time FIFA 13 comes out. It's crazy how many people will buy the game and go online to get tips or to watch someone play it or whatever. And that's when what we did last year, we thought FIFA 12, this it wasn't really taking much time, the hobby, but it was still a hobby, and a hobby's in the back of your mind a lot. And we just kind of thought, well, maybe we'll just give it up if we don't.
Yeah.
If we don't see any response. What we craved for was a response, someone seeing it. So we saw FIFA 13, and we thought, what the fuck? And we thought, this is our chance to finally make it. And if we fail, then we'll maybe give it a rest. Sell the HD PVR or whatever. So we put it all on FIFA 12.
Yeah, it was pretty much all about FIFA 12. That was it for us. If we got successful in FIFA 12, then we'll sort of carry on with the YouTube channel. However, if we got barely any subscribers or views sort of towards while FIFA 12 was out, then that was it. We were going to close the account and just leave it there. But luckily enough, as we started making commentaries, I started doing some commentaries for FIFA 12 and like doing career mode and like manager mode and stuff like that. And as we started doing that, someone took a chance on us, and that is the Let's FIFA community. And I have to say this right now, we cannot thank him enough, really, because if it wasn't for him, then we'd probably be stuck. We'd be like those YouTubers who have been on there with like HD PVR content for absolutely ages and still only have like 600 subscribers or something like that. So we just are so appreciative towards Let's FIFA community for actually uploading our videos to his community channel and just helping us to have that sort of help, just earning. That was really retarded for me. That help to actually start earning subscribers, and from that point on, our channel just started growing. It was growing slowly. It's not like some YouTubers these days who have like huge amount of help and they start growing massively. It was a small amount of growth every so often, but I kind of feel that small growth actually helped us in some capacity. I think that if we had grown hugely, we would have thought, well, that's it then, all we have to do is get help from some huge YouTuber and then that's it, it's over and done with. But it helped us out that we had a smaller subscriber base, and you sort of thought, right, let's carry on uploading then. It's all about carrying on and getting up content on a sort of regular basis, not too regular that you're sort of like spamming out videos, but kind of regular on a basis which they're coming out and people are happy with it. And so, as we sort of grew from like Let's FIFA community, we started earning a lot more subscribers, and it was just growing from there. Really, it was quite impressive.
It was so weird because we'd had the maximum point we got up to in about a year. Well, not a year. Actually, a year. That's scary. A year was 300 subscribers, and then suddenly, bang, we were up at like 1,000 in about a month, which was absolutely mental. For a lot of people nowadays that seems like nothing, and for a lot of people it seems like everything. For us it felt like a crazy amount, 4,000 4,000, what am I about? 1,000 subs was crazy, and it just kept on growing. And the thing was, it was community channel. You know, we didn't beg for likes or anything. There wasn't as big a community as there is now. We didn't beg for likes. We literally just uploaded to a community channel, and we kept the hard work up. And all I can say is avoid the cliches. You know, don't start a road to glory thinking you're going to get big. It's so overdone. Don't start up a trading series. You have to be innovative, and you have to try and get into I don't want to say market, but kind of like a scene. No, that sounds even gay. Basically, a part of YouTube which isn't overdone. So me and Tyler do career mode, and that's not something that's completely and utterly overdone like a road to glory or trading. And all I can say is that's how we made it, or I don't want to say made it, but that's how we got to where we are today. Purely because we tried to make content where there was a gap in the market, and that's what's kind of sad about YouTube nowadays. It's quite compact. There's loads of people doing all sorts. You know, every single series is being done basically, and it's hard for the smaller ones to get noticed because everyone's doing it. You know, a road to glory really isn't going to cut it anymore. So all I can say really is try and be unique.
Yeah.
Do whatever you can to make a unique channel, and that's how we got here today, and that's how you've got to stick with it. That's how we've got here today, really. Just stick with a unique idea, try and be unique, and you'll succeed.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to put emphasis on that point. You have to be unique, you have to be creative, and you have to have something interesting. It can't just be exactly the same stuff over and over again, and I think that of this entire commentary, that is the most important point. So anyway guys, that has been Arsenal Giants PS3's history. I hope you have enjoyed this little commentary between myself and Max. I've actually quite enjoyed it myself. I don't know about you, Max,
yeah,
but I've quite enjoyed it. It's been alright.
And I think the most important thing to take away from this is that I beat Tyler 4-2. Hence, I am the FIFA god.
Leave out.
Yeah, of course.
So anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video, and if you could leave a thumbs up, that would be greatly appreciated. So thank you guys very much for watching.